Yeah, Denzel, takeaways has been, so key for you guys. How frustrating was it that you guys couldn't pull that off?
Yeah, it was very frustrating. That's our goal going into each game is to get takeaways, and we were unable to do that yesterday. So just gotta find a way to get the ball next game and help put our offense in better position.
Thanks.
Next up is Mary Kay Cabot.
Denzel, how do you guys, where do you go from here after a game like this and you being one of the leaders on the team? What is your role in trying to pick everybody up a little bit off the mat and get back rolling?
Yeah, we just gotta learn from the loss yesterday. Watch the film, see what we could do to get better. See where we struggled at in the game, and refocus for this next week, and uh, take it practice a day at a time, and do what we got to do to pull it out next week.
Thank you.
Scott Petrick, we'll go to you.
Hey, Denzel, with the losses to Baltimore and Pittsburgh this year, does it feel like they're still on a different level than you guys? And if so, how do you close that gap?
No, I don't believe that they're necessarily on a different level. It's things that we got to get better at and work on. Missed some opportunities yesterday, and I don't think the final score was a tell of how the game went. Like I said, we could let some things get away from us, but we could definitely compete with these teams, compete with whoever in the league, and it's just things we got to work on.
Thank you.
Jeff Shadell, you're up.
Denzel, I know you haven't really started studying the recent Bengals film, but from what you've seen, how much better are they than when you played them in that second week?
Yeah, I got to watch some more film on them. I haven't watched too much on them just yet, so I'm gonna check it out this week.
Nate Orrick, you have our next question.
Hey, Denzel, obviously after the opener, you guys were able to win 4 in a row. Does that give you some confidence that, you guys will respond the right way to this one?
Yeah, definitely. I feel we got a resilient team. Like we just got to refocus and do what we got to do to pull it out next week.
And, obviously, going down to Cincinnati, you're gonna be facing them again. Do you have a feel for, Joe Burrow from the first time you faced him that you think will help you in this time? Because I know you guys won, but he did have a pretty productive day.
Yeah, Joe's a good quarterback, so I know he's gonna play well, and it's all about us though. We just got to do what we got to do to take care of our side of the ball, and like I said, putting our offense in good positions, find ways to get takeaways, and doing our assignments.
Mary Kay, back to you.
Denzel, how do you anticipate Baker Mayfield being able to bounce back from not only just kind of being sore and everything, but also having to come out of a game that he didn't want to come out of and, throwing a couple picks, just knowing him as well as you do? What do you expect from him this week and in Cincinnati?
Yeah, I have no doubt in my mind that he'll bounce back. He's a competitor, and he's gonna work hard. He's gonna do what he has to do to make sure he's ready, and we got his back. So, like I said, we got to do what we got to do to help put him in good positions as well. But I have no doubt in my mind he's gonna be ready.
Thank you.
Nate, your line's open.
Denzel, are you encouraging Greedy Williams? With him on IR, how is his mood? And what do you think about kind of just the situation he's found himself in? I know he's really been hopeful he'd be able to get out there, but
Right. Yeah, Greedy, he's always in good spirits, but yeah, I know it's tough. I know he wants to play. He's eager to get back, but he's just got to heal up, and once he's ready, he'll be back.
what do you think of the way Terrence Mitchell has stepped in?
Yeah, he's been playing well. He's been playing well. That's what we needed once Greedy went down. Whoever's in there, like we said earlier, is next man up, and he's been doing his job.
Scott Petrick.
Hey, Denzel, on that touchdown yesterday, is that just one of those cases where you thought it was the right time to kind of gamble and think he was going to throw short?
Say it again.
On that touchdown yesterday, was that just one of those plays where you thought this is a good time to gamble and assumed he was going to go short and they ran that double move?
Yeah, it was a good play call. I was playing aggressive, and they ran a double move. Just gotta have a short memory and play the next play. Other than that, I don't feel that define how I play personally in that game. But they called a good play, did a good job on the pump fake, and just gotta get my eyes back to the receiver and not the backfield. So it was a good play by them.
Thanks.
Tony Grossi, we'll go to you.
Hey, Denzel, along the lines of closing the gap, it seemed like the defense, the first quarter was playing Ben pretty tough. He was 2 of 8, had 2 3-and-outs in a row. And then even though they were up 10-0, the defense was doing its job. What happened after that? Do you think he just started making more plays on you or what?
Like I said, we got like the whole season, we've been finding ways to get takeaways, and that's one of the things that we got to do better at. We got to find ways to get takeaways and continue to finish the games out and find ways to get our offense on the field and positions to score.
Thank you.
We'll make this our last one to PJ Ziegler.
Denzel, coach has talked earlier and said one of the things he's kind of stressing to you guys is learn from your mistakes and move on. I'm curious, just over the course of these last 6 weeks, what's the things that you guys have learned about yourself on the defensive side of the football as you now start to play some of these opponents for a second time within the division?
I think one of the big things, like I said, is takeaways. Just seeing when we do get takeaways, we put our team in better chances to win the game and better outcomes. And as you see in this last game, we didn't get any takeaways, and it didn't go as we planned, and we didn't get the win. So that's one way, just trying to find ways to get the ball, because that's the most important thing on that field.
Where I'll take one more, we'll go to Andrew Gribble.
Yeah, Denzel, I'm working on something about Javier, and I'm just wondering what has he meant to you as a teammate over these last few years, and how he plays on special teams.
Yeah, he's a great player. Yeah, Javier, that's my friend right there. So just coming in, same class and everything, but he's a great player on special teams. I think he set a record on special teams. Cowboys game, I think I forget how many tackles, but he's a great player. He could put him in on defense at nickel. He's gonna make plays. He's fast, competitive, and he can play ball. So he's a good player for this team.